Hey there! In this video we're going to go through the marketing part of the DaySmart Pet program. Email marketing is included with anyone who has a deluxe account or higher, and text marketing is an add-on feature that you can add on to your account. Let's start by navigating to the marketing screen. To get to the marketing screen, we're going to go up here to the top and look for marketing up here. If we don't see it here, we'll click on More and we'll find it in the More drop-down. Because I've been clicking on it a lot, it's going to show up here for me, so I'll click on Marketing. And I'm going to jump right into the marketing screen. And you'll notice right off the bat here, the marketing is divided into email marketing and text marketing. Right here underneath your name, you can click on text marketing to toggle over to the text marketing. If you have this on your account, it will show this screen that I'm showing you right now. If you don't, it's going to walk you through a payment screen. Feel free to sign up for the marketing right through that screen or call us. Now, I'm going to actually run through creating an email marketing campaign to show you what that looks like. And then we're going to run through a text marketing campaign. They're very, very similar. The main difference would be the template that you're going to edit. With the email marketing gives you a couple of different options. So let's run through what this looks like. We're going to start by navigating to the marketing screen, and then we're going to create a marketing campaign by clicking on the little plus sign down here at the bottom of the screen. And that's going to pull up the Create Email Campaign screen, which is where we're going to be able to choose from a list of pre-made campaigns. We provide you with some pre-made campaigns here, and the main difference between the types of campaigns you can run are some of these campaigns are one-time campaigns, meaning you're going to schedule them and they're going to send out once, while other emails are going to be recurring emails that you can go ahead and send out automatically on a recurring basis, like saying hi to somebody for their birthday or reminding someone to book again that hasn't booked in a certain number of days. Let's go ahead and walk through what this is going to look like. I'm going to click on this one here, the Say Thank You option, and we'll go ahead and create this campaign. Now, to get to the next step, I'm going to click down here where it says Continue. All right, so we selected the type of campaign up here at the top. Step 2 is to design the campaign. Then we're going to go through who receives the campaign, and then we're going to review the campaign and schedule it to turn on or save it as a draft. So you'll notice on this screen that there's a bunch of different templates that I can choose from over here on the left-hand side. These are just kind of like a jumping off point. You can change the emails from what you see here. So I can click on one that I want. I could click on this image and decide that I want to remove this image if I'd like. So I can click on this. I could replace it with my own image by clicking on this little image button. And then that is going to pull up my little insert image option here. And I would just click on upload to then upload the image that I want from my images that are stored on my computer. Awesome. So you can click into here and you can change the rest of this too. I can click into this and I can change any or all of this content. I have these different word processing options up here at the top. I can also decide that I wanted to potentially go ahead and add in here a link, right? So if I wanted to send someone an email with a link, you could actually just go ahead and say, click here to go to website, right? And then you would just highlight this text like so. And then up here at the top, I'm just going to click on the link button to then decide what email, or I'm sorry, what URL I want to send them to. So I just put the web address for my website here, and then that would turn it into a clickable link. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and just X out of this. And then once you've edited the template and made it look the way you want, you can actually go down here to the next step by hitting continue. I'm going to hit continue right here. Oh, now it's telling me my campaign name is already in use because I have one already like this. So I'll just do that. Alrighty. And I should be able to just hit continue right here. All right. Now this is probably the most advanced screen when it comes to setting up the marketing campaign. So let's run through this a little bit. When you are deciding who is going to receive this email, you get to choose from a number of filters, and you can base the filters off of the client's information, or you can base the filters off of the pet's information. So for our example, this message is a thank you that's going to go out, it looks like here, to anyone that has an appointment less than 1 day ago and has not received this campaign in the last 1 day. So the filters are already pre-selected because this is a pre-made campaign. However, when you're creating your own campaigns, you can get really inventive here with the types of campaigns you're creating. You can actually reach out only to people who don't have appointments in the future. You can reach out to people who haven't been in a certain number of days. You could also reach out to people down here who had their last appointment with a certain service provider, right? So I could choose from one of the service providers from my service list here, or my provider list here. All of these filters are cumulative, meaning that the more filters you apply, the more narrow the list of recipients is going to become. For our example, we're not going to change these filters. However, I am going to show you the pet filters here. So you can base the information off of if this particular pet that you're trying to reach out to is going to meet any of these criteria. So if the pet themselves has a birthday coming up, the system could send out a pet birthday alert, not a client birthday alert. It could do that as well if you wanted it to. All right, so once we've selected our filters, we're going to go ahead and click down here to go to continue and advance to the last screen of the marketing campaign creation, which is going to have us go in and just kind of confirm what we did. So we look at the name here, we're looking at the template itself to make sure it does what we want. Down here we could send ourselves a test message to make sure that that is looking the way that we want, and then clicking on any links to make sure that they take us to the websites we want. And then down here at the bottom, just confirming the recipients who is supposed to get this message. And if we were ready to start the campaign, we would just hit Start Campaign down here. If we wanted to save it as a draft, we'd hit Save as Draft. Let's go ahead and hit Start Campaign and go ahead and get this turned on. It says, okay, are you sure you want to start it? And we'll say, yep, start. Okay, it's going to schedule that for us. And what it's going to do automatically is once somebody comes in within a day of their visit, it's going to send them this automatic thank you that's going to go out. And that's just one example of one of the types of marketing campaigns that you can create with the marketing system. Now let's go ahead and switch gears a little bit here, and we're going to talk about text marketing, right? So if I click up here on text marketing, like I said, if you don't have this, you'll have to go through a sign up screen that will just take down some information from you. But you could also call us. And to create a text marketing campaign, I'm going to do the same steps. Essentially, I'm going to click down here on this little plus sign. And then I'm going to choose the type of campaign that I want to create. Now, for our example here, what I'll do is I'll actually start a brand new template. And I'm going to do this as a one-time text message blast. You could do these recurring messages. Those are also an option with text messages. But for our example, let's do a different type of marketing than what we just did. So I'll do this build your own one-time text blast. And I'm going to hit continue here. All right, we got to give it a name. So we're going to call this one time. And the difference here, you'll notice right here in the template editing screen, you don't have as many options. You can click into here and you can write in your message, right, like so. And then in here, you also have these little insertable fields. This is the same thing that you would have on the email. So for this field right here, it's going to put your company name in that spot for you. You do not have to fill that in. If you wanted to add in other insertable fields, right, to kind of customize this message. So we're going to go ahead and say hi, and then we're going to click on this plus sign placeholder down here. And we're going to click on client first name. So for me, it's going to say hi, David. And it would automatically fill in your client's first name from their profile when it sends them this message. And there's a bunch of different placeholders you can use to make your message a little bit more customizable, right? You got the pet name in here that you can use if you want to. That's a really nifty one. So once I've created my campaign, and I can use some of these pre-made templates if I wanted, but let's just run with what I got here. It's pretty simple and straightforward. I'm just going to click down here where it says continue. And then this is where I get to determine who is going to receive this text message. Once again, I can apply filters based off client information, or I can apply filters based off of the pet's information, or I could just select all clients and decide with this one, I want to send it out to everyone. You know, if I wanted to do it to all clients, a lot of times that's how text blasts work. I would just select that and hit continue. And then once again, we're at step 4. We're just going to go through and confirm what we're doing here. Make sure that the message says what we want. Go ahead and send it to yourself to give a very thorough test run. So once I'm ready to go ahead, I would hit schedule to send. I would choose a day and a time to go ahead and send that out. And I could just go ahead and hit schedule here. And it should show up now on the list of scheduled campaigns. Awesome. And that is the marketing in a nutshell. The email marketing and text marketing are really straightforward. I really hope that this video helps you. Definitely call us at 1-800-604-2040. Once again, 1-800-604-2040 to get us on the line for any additional help. Talk to you later.